What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Dear Women, I Got Y'all, which is a podcast all about inspiring and elevating women in all walks of life through honest and transparent conversations. And today I'm super excited to talk to you about this topic that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about because they're scared to or they really don't have the answer to. And today we're really going to highlight, do you really want to be in a relationship? Has anyone ever sat down and asked themselves that question? Like, do you really want to be in a relationship or do you want to feel validated? Do you truly understand what it takes to be in a relationship? Or do you just want to be in one because you're hitting your 30s and everyone around you is basically in a relationship? So today we're going to go over a couple questions to ask yourself before you really hop into a relationship to really understand if you really want to be in a relationship or do you just want to go with the flow and have fun and you're just looking for someone to make you feel loved or validated because you can't get that within yourself. Question number one that you should ask yourself is, what is the true reason you want to be in a relationship? Are you looking to get a benefit from somebody else or do you truly want the companionship? I think in this generation, I'm gonna be truly honest with you, a lot of women are seeking a relationship for the wrong reasons. They either see their friend and their family group be in relationships. 2, they have pressure from social media and society. And 3, they like what the person comes with. They like the benefits, meaning they own social media and they see somebody's flying them out, they're paying their bills, they're buying them back. It's a benefit. But I don't think they truly understand the reason behind being in a relationship. For me, after a while, I had to ask myself that question and I wasn't ready to be in a relationship up until recently. And the true reason why I want to be in a relationship is I want a partner. I want a best friend. I want my person that I can call on to in times of need. Yes, I have friends and I have family, but having someone that's your equal when it comes to business, when it comes to personal, when it comes to work, and being there for you at your lowest moments and your own cheerleader and your own confidant, like that's unmatched. So the next time you're considering being in a relationship or if you're going through your single phase, ask yourself that question, like, what's my true reason that I'm seeking a relationship? Why am I really dating somebody? What's the whole benefit behind it? Question number 2, what is really your role in a relationship? And even better, are you ready to switch roles with your partner sometimes? And let me say this, ladies, we all know that when we're going through a tough time, if we lost our job, if we're not making enough money, we look to a man to make sure that they're there for us in those times. We want them to pay the bills. We want them to take us shopping. We really want our partner there to help us through the time. But if roles were reversed, and they lost their job, if their family member was sick, if they were sick, would you take on the same slack that they do for you? And that's an important question because I think a lot of time, and not to bash you women, but a lot of time women seek men to do all the things for them. And granted, they're going to do those things for you. But if the roles were reversed, would you do the same thing? And a lot of time, and y'all know I'm right when I say this, 90% of women would never. 90% of women would never fly their man out. 90% of women wouldn't take care of a man. 90% of a woman would say, nah, ain't no 50-50 on rent. It's either 100% or nothing. So think about that when you're single and you're starting to date somebody. Like if you're really looking for a real relationship that leads to a fiance, that leads to a marriage, if roles were reversed, would you take on the same pressure and the same slack that the person would do for you? Question number 3, is it more than what meets the eye? How are you attracted to somebody's potential? And I know y'all looking at me crazy when I say this. When you meet somebody, right? You might meet a man who's perfect, who looks at you like the same way that you want them to look at you. They look attractive to you, but they have a potential to them. They might say, hey, right now I'm working on this. I'm an artist, I'm an actor, I'm a chef, I'm an entrepreneur, and they have an amazing potential to them. I think a lot of women, a lot of the time, they see this. They see the surface level. They see the bags, they see the shoes, they see the house, they see the car, and that's all that meets the eye. But I think what a lot of women forget is one day that shit can be all gone and they might not know how to make any more money. They might not be able to build another business. How attracted are you to somebody's potential? There's many people that I've met in the current relationship that I am. I love the potential that my partner has. I love his ambition. I love what he has going on. I love his future plans. And that's one of the most attractive things about a person. But I don't think women actually take the time to really understand the potential that a man has or the potential that a man brings to the table. So as you're dating and you're having conversations, take the time to understand that person, to learn that person, understand their goals, their ambitions, and their passions, and ask yourself if, hey, is this something I can deal with? Is this something I'm ready to ride the wave for? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not always highs. It's not gonna always be peaches and creams. They're gonna always be those low moments. And are you ready to kind of go through that? Question number 4 is, are you both aligned on future and goals? And let me take it a little further than that. Think about what are 3 things that you want to accomplish in the next year. And you're probably like, Jazmin, why are you asking me that? When you think about the things that you want to accomplish in the next year, do you see your partner being a part of that? And if you currently have a partner now, how both are you aligned on future goals? The reason why I say this is this. It's important for you to be able to envision someone in your future. For me, I have been single for so long. I'm very dominant. I'm very selfish and I like things my way. But when I think about my future with kids, my business, entrepreneur, living overseas, I currently see my partner being part of that plan. So when you think about your 3 things that you want to accomplish, like if you were to date somebody right now, how would they fit into those plans? Or if you're currently dating someone now, are you both aligned? Are you a remote worker and they're not? Are you willing to move to where this person is? Do you want to live overseas and this person does not? Do you want to have kids and he does not? Do you want to run a business? Is he going to be able to be your business partner? You need to have that type of perspective to understand if you don't see a partner in your future goals in the next year or so, then that means you're not ready to be in a relationship. And you're not ready to date. You're not ready to make sacrifices with the person that you're ultimately wanting to be with in the future. Question number 5. This one's a tough one for me. What do you need to stop or improve on in order for you to have a healthy relationship? So let me tell y'all something. I'm a Leo, I'm dominant, but my biggest flaw or weakness is I'm very controlling. And sometimes I can almost play a man in a relationship, which is not a good trait. Now, when I get in a relationship with somebody new that has those same traits as me, one of the things that I have to work on or that I need to stop doing is stop being so uncontrolling. I need to let a man be a man. I need to let him lead, and I don't need to feel like I need to know every step of the way. A lot of women are stuck in their ways, and that's okay. But as you get in a new relationship with somebody and as you're dating, you have to understand, first and foremost, you have to have a moment of self-reflection where you say, hey, what role did I play in my other relationships? And what do I need to take from that as I move into my next relationship? Which goes into the idea of what do I need to stop and what do I need to improve in order to have a successful relationship? If you know you suck at communicating, if you know that you're selfish, if you know that you're controlling, I don't give a damn on how many relationships that you're in. You're either going to find some weak ass man that's going to deal with it and it's going to fail anyways, or you're going to have to change in order to be successful for someone. So think about that as you're dating. Like, what are some traits that you need to work on? No one's perfect, and I'm not asking you to be, but you need to be mindful of those things, because sometimes you're going to meet somebody that's the complete opposite of you, or you're going to meet somebody that would be perfect, but because you don't know how to communicate and you're too busy trying to control the situation, it's never going to work. And the last question to ask yourself, who are you as a partner? That is such a big question. Like, are you nurturing? Do you understand your partner's love languages? Are you there to help them through the toughest of times? And I think at the same token is, how are you as a partner and how do you want your partner to be? Being in a relationship is easy in some sense, but it's also tough. But if you don't understand who you could be and what you could bring to the table, it could be really tough in a relationship. I think a lot of time people are always focused on the other person and they never take the time to really focus on themselves. I know for me, I'm super nurturing, and any time of need that you need me, 2, 4, 5, 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm always gonna be there for you. I understand your love languages. If you're someone that loves gifts, if you're someone that loves words of affirmations, I'm gonna make sure I'm there for you. I'm also very supportive. I want to be the person that the person wants me to be. And I also wanna make sure that I'm self. So as you're dating, as you're talking, as you're having conversations, ask yourself that question, who am I as a partner? And what do I want? What do I want from a partner in order to have a successful relationship? Dating in 2023 and 2024 is tough. It's hard because people keep saying that they want to be in a relationship, but at the end of the day, I think they only want what they see on social media, which a lot of the time it's false. So as you're navigating the dating world, keep these questions in mind and really ask yourself if you want to be in a relationship. And if you don't, that's okay. Take the time to heal, take the time to focus on yourself, and when you are ready, then take these questions and move forward with it. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Keep thriving, keep being passionate, keep creating, and I cannot wait to see you on next week's episode of Dear Women, I Got Y'all. Hey y'all, what's up? It's Jazmin with Dear Women, I Got Y'all, and thanks for watching. Check out our other shows, Women of Tomorrow and Hidden Hands.